Hey Love Tribers, peace. Today I'm going to share with you some ideas for vegan sushi. But before we get to that, I just wanted to briefly address some misconceptions regarding fish. So many people think of fish as being a very clean, healthy source of protein. But the truth is, fish are full of contaminants. So they're finding high levels of PCBs, mercury, and radiation in fish, as well as other contaminants and even parasites. And you do not need that in your body. But you might be thinking, but what about the essential fatty acids? Don't I need to eat fish in order to get those essential fatty acids? And you absolutely do not. As a matter of fact, there are lots and lots of clean plant sources for your fatty acids. And the one I want to share with you today is the hemp seeds. So these are really delicious. I love to use them on salads, rice dishes, and even pasta dishes. They add a great texture and kind of a nutty flavor. So they're really delicious. But they also provide just the perfect ratio between your omega-3 and your omega-6 fatty acids, which is great. But they also contain all the major amino acids, which makes them a complete source of protein. And I'm going to use them in the recipe today. But another thing is, we really are overfishing our oceans. We're fishing the oceans for human consumption, but we're also fishing the oceans to feed some of the livestock that's used for human consumption. On top of that, these fisheries are using these massive nets, and as they troll the ocean with these massive nets, the nets can't discriminate, from one fish to the other. So what's happening is these nets are catching and killing dolphins and the sea turtles and all kinds of other marine life. So that's why I'm really excited to share with you this vegan sushi. So let me show you what we have here. I've got some nori already laid out on the cutting board, and the nori that I use is easily found in the grocery store. And what I have here is this Emerald Cove Pacific nori. It's organic, and again, it's easy to find. So I love this. That's the nori I use. And then I've got the rice already placed on top of it. And the rice that I use is this Lundberg. And it's organic, and it's really, you just follow the instructions. It always turns out perfect for me. So I really like this brand. And then I have several toppings. So sometimes, or what I usually do is just get a few different things. Today I've got avocado. And what I did with the avocado roll today was I just put the avocado on top, and then I rolled it up, and I realized I'd forgotten to add the hemp seeds, so I just sprinkled it on top, and it looks great. I really love the way it turned out. I can't wait to eat it. It looks delicious. So that's the avocado roll. And then in this dish I have the shiitake mushrooms. And what I did with the shiitake mushrooms was I marinated them in these coconut amino acids. And they turned out really good. So this is a soy-free amino acid, but you could also saute them in any soy sauce, or one that we sometimes use is this organic tamari. And we love this one because it's low in sodium and it's gluten-free. So this one is a great one. And we also use these as the dipping sauce, the soy sauce. So we, those double as that too. In this dish, I'm running low, but it's the sweet potato. So Flynn loves sweet potatoes, so I thought, okay, I'm gonna bake a sweet potato and do a sushi roll with sweet potato. And then let me show you how that one turned out. So with this particular roll, what I did was I, again, just put the sweet potato on top, and then on this one I used gamasio. And this is just sesame seeds and sea salt. So once I had placed the sweet potato on top of the rice. I sprinkled the gamasio on there, and then I rolled it up and of course sliced it. And I forgot to show you the mushroom. So this is the mushroom rolls. This is the mushroom rolls. And when I did the mushroom rolls, I sprinkled hemp seeds. So I just sprinkled a little hemp seeds, and I'll show you how that's done in a second. And then what I have here are I love the peppers in them too. So I've got some yellow peppers, and I rolled them up, and I sprinkled hemp seeds on the peppers, and that's how they turned out. So that's the sushi. The ginger I'm using is right here, and notice that it's not pink. A lot of people expect it to be pink, but those are dyes that they use to make the ginger pink. And the brand that I use is this Ginger People. It's great. It's very delicious. So it doesn't have any dyes, and it's organic. So love that. That's the one I recommend. And then, like I said, I've got these. I've got a little bit of soy, or rather the coconut aminos to use as the soy sauce. And I have some horseradish, and that's what's in this particular bowl. So we use horseradish as our wasabi, and this is how it looks in the store. I just buy the root, and I peel off the skin, chop it up, and I toss it into the Cuisinart with the S blade, and I just chop it until I have about this consistency that you can see here. And then you're not going to need much. As a matter of fact, we will not use nearly any of this hardly, and I'll save it in a little glass jar in the refrigerator, and it'll keep for a little while. And I just sprinkle a teeny bit in the dipping sauce. So there we go, and it just gives it a little bit of that wasabi flavor without all that green dye. And then, how much time do I have left, Lynn?
You're 7 minutes.
Okay, so I have time to kind of show you how to do the roll. So what I'm going to do is, I guess I'll do an avocado roll. So I just put the avocado on here, and you know, I find it easier not to put too much in it. So if I load it too full, it makes it hard for me to roll, and that's the most difficult part for me, is rolling the sushi. So put the avocado in there, and you notice I use my fingers. I use my hands a lot when I'm making food. But it's good. I'm putting all my love, all kinds of good energy in there. Oh, and I want to add some hemp seeds to this roll. And this time I'm going to just show you, and this is what you can do. You can add it on top like I did on the first one, or you can go ahead and roll the hemp seeds. Now I'm going to use quite a bit. You can use any amount you like. We love the hemp seeds, so I might sprinkle it on pretty thick. And then I just roll it up. Again, this is about the trickiest part, and it may not turn out great, but we'll just see. We'll just hope for the best. And when I'm rolling sushi, I always keep a little bowl of water nearby because the rice can be sticky. And when I get through rolling it, I just kind of wet, I don't know if the cameraman can see, I just sort of, just a little bit of water on the end, and this will just help it stick. Help it stick there. And then I just slice it up into the bite-sized pieces, and I like to use a small knife that I can control. And again, this one might fall apart, but that's okay. A lot of times mine fall apart. I'm not, like I said, this is about the most difficult part for me. My knife skills are not there yet. But anyway, you get the picture. You just slice it up, and even when they turn out kind of messy, they're still really tasty. And there's a little roll there. All right, so Flynn was nice enough to offer to be the cameraman, but he also was gracious enough to offer to be the taste tester. So I'm going to take over the filming duties as Flynn gives these a go. So which one are you going to try first?
I'm going to do the mushroom.
Okay, mushroom. All right, so, oh, he's even using the chopsticks.
Oh, yeah.
And he's dipping, and he probably wants some of that ginger.
No.
And you know, you can use your fingers. You can use your fingers if you want to.
My chopstick skills are rusty.
All right, and oh yeah, Flynn likes a lot of ginger. All right, so we're getting ready for the bite. Good.
Mm-hmm.
You like those coconut aminos?
Really good. Really good.
You want to try another?
Yeah, I want to try the sweet potato.
Okay, so now we're going to go with sweet potato. Just grabbing the ginger. All right. And a good dipping with the wasabi. And those are the coconut aminos.
Mm.
All right, you guys. All right, Love Tribers. I'm going to get busy eating this sushi before Flynn eats it all. And I hope you guys will get busy making your own vegan sushi because I know you're going to love it. And once you have this sushi, you will never look back. Thanks for watching, everyone. Stay grateful, stay joyful, stay playful. Keep raising your vibe. And till next time, peace.